Hashtag Ask Mydvija. It's a Q&A series that we have started on Mydvija channel so that we can help few people to find out answers in a little more different way and a beautiful way. First question has come from a mother whose child is 7.5 months old, and she is experiencing that child is crying if somebody touches the toys, child is crying if somebody touches the mother, and her entire question is, how do I teach sharing to my child? So few very simple things. Be what you want your child to know. So first of all, child should see lot of sharings inside the house. So sharing on the dining table, sharing of food, sharing of things, sharing of emotions, sharing of experiences. So when child sees my family is one of the core value is sharing, child will learn automatically. See, I stay in a joint family, and my mother-in-law always says that the advantage of joint family is that so many things you don't have to teach child. They can see so many people inside the house and pick up one aspect from each family member. If you say in a nuclear family, yes, that entire responsibility comes on to both of you. So try and do a lot of sharing inside the house and see the difference. There's another mother who is breastfeeding, whose child is 4 months old. And a question has come that my child is waking up quite often at night. And I'm not able to understand how to manage that. Is there any solution to it? See, mama, one thing very sure that child is big now. 4.5 month old child is pretty big. So the hunger pranks are more. And somewhere child knows daytime, child has got so many other people to play with. But at night, child knows that mama is exactly next to me. And whenever I miss her, I can just ask for breastfeeding. Whenever I feel like drinking milk. So sometimes it's because of hunger. Sometimes it's because your child is missing you. So both the ways, you need to just take that phase ahead probably for 1.5 months more. From 6 months onwards, you can get started with weaning and observe that once this is done, once your child start having top food, this night breastfeeding might reduce. Okay. The second thing that you can try is nap chat. We have released a video on nap chat on last Friday. It's like a magic technique that works wonder to the child. Try that out and see the difference. The third thing that you can try with respect to night breastfeeding is that in case, I don't know, you have not mentioned that your child is on exclusive breastfeeding or your child is having a top milk, that is a lactogen powdered milk that is medically suggested by doctor. If you are giving that, try and give one feed of 30 to 50 ml after you are breastfeeding at night time. So might be one sleep is little elongated and you will be little more peaceful. So try out these things, but in case your child is on exclusive breastfeeding and you feel that somewhere milk is not sufficient, child is getting up more often, talk to your doctor once and find the solution. The next question has come from a mother again who is breastfeeding, that my child keeps opening the mouth as if my child wants to eat, drink something, and I feel my child is constantly hungry. That's a myth. See, every time your child's open and mouth, that's not the sign for hunger. Not every time, though sometime it is. So you have to learn and read your child's actions. If you have just now breastfeeded for 20-25 minutes and you have got a very good flow, and your child does opening mouth after 15 to 20 minutes, understand it's not the sign of hunger. Might be your child just wants to play around like that, and go ahead peacefully. Next question has come from a mother who is having a child around 7.5 months old. Her question is, whatever food I am giving to my child, can I put tadka into it? You can surely. Preferably use ghee and in very little quantity, add jeera powder to it. Preferably don't add directly cumin seeds, and you can add lot of curry leaves. And once the tadka is done, you can remove those curry leaves. It will add a beautiful fragrance and another flavor to your child's food. So that's how you can go ahead. The last question that has come from a mother whose entire concern, daughter is 2-year-old and her daughter is just not eating. She said, my child just want breastfeeding day and night. I tried stopping it, but somehow I couldn't do it, and my child is not eating. See, mama, first of all, breastfeeding, yes, It gives an immense security to your child. It gives a lot of closeness with the mother. So it's very special to the child. But at this age, at the age of 2 years, your child should not be dependent on breastfeeding for nutrition. Your child should be dependent on top food for nutrition. In fact, a 2-year-old should eat everything that we adults eat. So just try out few things, that take a decision today onwards, I will not give breastfeed, and that no should be final no. What may happen, see to it that you will not restart breastfeeding. That's first thing. Second thing, your child should not know there are other options available. See, that's one of the mistakes that a lot of new mothers do, is that they prepare suppose khichdi for the child, and if child is not eating that khichdi, mother tells, oh, you don't like it, leave it, I'll breastfeed you or I'll make another item for you. No, your child should know either this or nothing. See, after all, kids have to develop taste for each food, and we have to help them out to do it. So at the age of 2, make sure that you offer food. You don't run behind the child. It's not your need to feed your child. It's your child's need to eat the food, and your child must understand that. Shreya, no, my child is not understanding. Even if I keep my child hungry for a few hours, still she is not asking for food. If that's the case, please meet pediatrician once. Check for the weight gain, check for the height, check for the growth. Each stage of growth, his child is achieving that. And at the end of the whole thing, observe that if your child is filling her stomach with junk food. Because so many times parents come and tell me that my child eats, Shreya, but something that they are not supposed to be eating. Biscuits, chips, wafers. How much you give, they'll eat. But if you give them a proper food, they will not eat. Why? Because when they were hungry, they filled their stomach with this junk food. And now they are not hungry. So that's what makes a huge difference. So observe the routine and then try these things out. Thank you so much all the mamas for asking me questions. If you have a questions, please put it in the comment box. Do follow us on Twitter, Instagram. Our website is www.mydvija.com. And thank you so much for allowing us to be part of your life. Thank you so much for allowing us to grow as a YouTube family of Mydvija. Thank you so much. Have a great time and bye.